I'm Bob Hallmark in Jefferson today. I'm at the Marion County Courthouse where there was a special meeting of the Marion County Commissioners Court all about water. And we've talked about this story before, Lake of the Pines and the proposed sale of water to the metroplex area. And one of the people that this actually affects, we know very well because he was our representative for a while. David Simpson joins us right now.
Hi.
David, I guess you're not just here to support this. This affects you. You actually live in the area out here too.
Yes, I live in Avenger. That's where my forefathers settled in the 1850s. We've had owned property and someone's lived there pretty much ever since. I live there now, and I also have land here in Marion County. But we love East Texas, and we want to see especially our representatives of the 7 cities be good stewards of the reservoir.
And that's really what we're talking about here. It's a state treasure. It's a regional treasure. It's something that people come out to enjoy. And I guess what was your reaction to the response here? There's quite a lot of people. I don't know that there's anybody that supports this right now. There's quite a lot of people that are saying we don't want this to happen.
Well, I think that is true. I'm very glad that so many people have turned out, and I think it's going to be that way in all 5 counties that surround the lake, and it certainly is around areas around Caddo Lake. Mm-hmm. So water is like gold, and it should be the ballast in the ship. It should be the last thing you give up. And we need to be good stewards of it. I was asked a question about excess water. I wish I'd have handled it a little bit better. But the fact is that during a drought, there is no excess water. And if the metroplex has a right to take water, they're going to end up taking it before we do, because we've sold it to them or leased it to them. And we need to make sure that doesn't happen. We cannot sell water rights. We sure don't want to sell an over-allocated amount of water. We got to protect this area.
Now, one of the things I thought in ending this was very important is that you said there are so many variables here. There's an ecological problem that we have to look at. There's a downstream problem at the Caddo Lake, the only natural lake in this state. There's so many variables here. Yes, if we can help our neighbors in some way, that's fine, but not at the cost of losing what we have at this point.
That's right. The reservoir was built for protecting Jefferson from being flooded. That was the first primary move. And then the 7 cities that surround the Lake of the Pines, they're small cities like Avenger. There's one larger one like Pittsburgh, but it's not large compared to Longview. They built the dam 7 feet higher and taxed themselves for many years, pretty much double the rate they were normally paying, so that we could have a sure supply of water for Northeast Texas. The ads that were run at the dedication, if you go back to the Longview News Journal and look them up in 1958, they were run by the Northeast Texas Municipal Water District. It said it's for families, for recreation, for industry here, and come settle in Northeast Texas. And that's what we need to do to solve this problem for Dallas, is relocate your bottling facilities here. Let's move out to East Texas and enjoy our water here. And we need to make sure we prioritize it. I don't mind selling water when it is excess, but during a drought it's not. That's probably about 30% of the time.
Okay. Still fighting the fight, David.
Well, thank you so much for using that First Amendment.
You take care of yourself.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate it. All right, and we'll have much more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News. For KLTV Web Extra, I'm Bob Hallmark.